This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and welcome to your daily reading for November 11th, 2016. I am sorry that I hadn't gotten out the daily for yesterday. I wasn't in a position, I didn't have access. The other thing I want to say for those of you who are watching regularly, I hadn't gotten out the monthlies. I'm having some creative struggles with that because I'm trying to think of new ways to deliver things that are original and innovative, falling into a format that I've seen done by other people, and that works great. But I'm really looking for a voice of my own in that delivery. So I will try to get out mid-month if I can, but the the monthlies will return at some point. If they don't get back this month, they will come back again next month, even if I hadn't discovered what it is I'm trying to discover as far as how I want to present these. So let's get started. We've got the Ace of Cups reversed. We've got the Emperor reversed. And we've got the Devil. This looks like abuse of power to me. Power struggles. People really struggling to overcome addictions, struggling to, get out of maybe abusive relationships, struggling to break away from confinement restrictions, things that feel like they are keeping you stuck, caged in, or trapped. In some cases, I feel like there are some of you who are dealing or are not wanting to face a particular feeling today. It's making you feel less than powerful. It makes you feel like you're not able to be your greatest self. You may be struggling for a way to find power, to find strength, to overcome a particular feeling, a particular thought that you may be having. You're not willing to let that come through. Well, in order to overcome your demons, you're gonna have to face the feelings. You're gonna have to deal with the emotions. And the only way to do that is to allow them to come through for you. Only then will you be able to turn this Emperor upright. As long as you don't deal with those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions, you're going to continue to feel stuck, trapped. Others of you, I'm feeling like you may have thought that there was a green light with somebody that you may have been dealing with, and this may be a powerful figure, somebody who stands strong in your community, somebody who you really look up to, and there may have been what you thought was a promise of a relationship, so to speak, some sort of relationship, whether that was a closer relationship with a boss, a closer relationship with a lover, just somebody that you may have been feeling like they were giving you the inclination that it was all good, and as of today you're wondering what happened, and you may be wondering if you got used. Now the other thing I want to say is watch out for law enforcement, or people that really have power over you or your community. This abuse of power that I spoke about when I first started the video, it ranges from one-on-one relationships, your personal relationships, to, like I said, law enforcement, the courts, anybody. Just watch out for people that are abusing their power. It may be hiding behind a badge, hiding behind a title, hiding behind something that makes them have some sort of hiding behind status. Watch out for those type of people, because I feel like today they're abusing their authority. Now, the other thing I see is, and for those of you who may be dealing with addictions, maybe it is that you don't have access to whatever your vices are today. And I don't, I'm kind of confused as to whether or not I already said this, but let me go over it again if I didn't. And this might seem, kind of, and this is really specific for some people, but this is life. This is how the world goes. These types of things happen to people. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. There may be some of you who have addictions, maybe drug habits, and today you do not have your drug or your vice of choice. You may be waiting for a dealer. If you have a shopping addiction, you may be waiting for somebody to come and pick you up so you guys can go to the mall and get your shop on, but they hadn't showed up yet. And in the meantime, you're feeling, you're going through some sort of withdrawal. Those of you who have gambling addictions, maybe you don't have the money that you need in order to get your gambling fix. Maybe those of you, like I said, who may be addicted to drugs, you don't have access. Your dealer's not showing up, and you can't get yourself going. You can't be your powerful, greatest self. You can't gain the authority over the day. You feel trapped. You feel confined. You feel unable to move around and do something. You don't have that fire lit under you because you can't get yourself going. And it's all due to the fact that your vices are weighing you down and you don't have ways to satisfy them. Therefore, your emotions are really taking control. The way you feel are really taking control, and you don't want to deal with these things. You would rather just go ahead and get your quick fix and move on about your day. Well, sometimes you have to go through these things, and sometimes it's a good thing to not have access to your vices. And once you see that you've actually made it through the day, then maybe you get the strength and you turn this emperor upright. Maybe you get the strength to go on about the rest of your days because you say, hey, I didn't get what I needed today. I didn't get to shop. I didn't get to gamble. I didn't get the sex. I didn't get the drugs. But guess what? I made it. And then, next time around, this Ace of Cups and this Emperor can be turned upright, and you have overcome your demons. You've escaped that confinement, the confinement that a lot of times we create for ourselves and we don't realize that. So let's go ahead and do the numbers. We have got the Devil, which is 15. We've got the Emperor, which is 4. That's 4. So we've got the 19. We've got the Ace of Cups, and it's 20. That comes up to 2. So again, like I said, this could be something that is going on, some sort of relationship between two people, whether that is you and a spouse or significant other, you and a child, you and a boss, you and a teacher, you and a policeman, you and a judge, you and your drug dealer, you and your friend who you were going to go shopping with. There may be a waiting period between a waiting period for you. You're waiting for somebody. You may be waiting for that person that you thought that you were going to have this relationship with to show up again, to show you that there is some sort of emotion, some sort of connection. So like I said, to wrap it up, I see that there is something going on with the 2. There's 2 people. There are choices to be made. Let me say that. That 2 could also signify that there's a choice that you need to make today. A choice to either get on with, a choice to either let your emotions and addictions or vices rule you, or a choice to get on with your life. And that's the way I see it. So if any of you would like a personal reading, you can send email to Tina at 85th House Vibrations. And I hope to see you guys again tomorrow.